Hi, fourth grade parents. This is Allison Miller, an ELA facilitator for Gaston County. I'm here with my partner, Laura Clausen, and we're going to talk to you about some standards that you can work on at home with your students. In reading, we're working on the final standard, the 10th standard for ELA. And that standard really has your students just reading for a consistent amount of time and at a higher level with their understanding. And one way to do this, and this is an activity that I used to love to do in school as well as ask the students to do this for homework, and that's annotating or marking up the text. And the students really have a fun time with this. So you can take a sticky note and you can mark different parts of the book. If it's a funny part, you could use the text language LOL like the students like to use. You could use a heart for a part that really gave you strong feelings or that's an important part of the book. You could do a little question mark for if it's a part where you are really wondering something. And then you could take that and have a discussion with your students and ask them why did they mark that part. Tell me more about what you were thinking as you were reading that part. So we're really coming towards the end of the year and we're putting all of the standards together so that we can read and understand or comprehend the text. I hope you have fun having good conversations with your students.
In math, your child has been working with geometry and shapes, and one fun thing they get to do this year is really dig deeper into angle measurements inside of those shapes. So in third grade, they learned about acute angles and obtuse angles and right angles, but just kind of skimmed the top of it. And now this year, they're actually going to get to use protractors to measure angles, and the students love that because it's a brand new tool they haven't got to use before. But if you don't have a protractor at home, that's perfectly okay. One thing you could think about with your child is just recognizing shapes and their angles. So if you're looking at a door frame, how many angles does that door frame have and what type of angle is that? Also provided for you is a worksheet where the word problem is there, just like your child will see on their end of grade test, where they have to identify the angles, but then also the relationship between those angles. So within a rectangle, we have 360 degrees. What if one of those angles was missing? What would be the missing angle? So that's provided for you with the shapes to where the student wouldn't have to have the protractor. But again, just those everyday conversations about shapes and angles and how they relate to one another is one way that you can support your child's learning at home. Thank you.